my name is Fiel and this is Mint Julep Reviews. Hello everybody. You might be wondering, why am I dressed in a weird way with a hat and a little bow tie? And it's because today I am talking about one of my most favorite web series right now that is concurrently running, which is this lovely web series right here, which is the Lizzie Bennet Diaries, or as the fandom calls it, the LBD. And if you are a fan of the series, you might recognize my Newsies cap and my bow. It is because I am trying to dress up, and my checkered shirt. Sort of an amalgamation of the two main characters, which is Lizzie Bennet and Darcy. And if you don't know, this web series is based off Jane Austen's novel classic, which is Pride and Prejudice. I'm gonna pull out my Jane Austen book right now for you guys. Ta-da! And it is about the book that is Pride and Prejudice, part of this very big book that I have here. And the Lizzie Bennet Diaries is a modern adaptation. If you don't know, like I said, everybody kind of has known about this web series for a long time, but I kind of wanted to talk about it on my channel, so yeah, decided to do this fun little video. The Lizzie Bennet Diaries is a modern adaptation of Pride and Prejudice, like I said, by Jane Austen, and the main characters are Lizzie Bennet, or in the original novel, Elizabeth Bennet, who is, in this adaptation, a grad student in her, I believe she's 25 years old, and she does video blogs as part of her graduate work, her graduate thesis. So she's doing these video blogs about her life, and that's how we see, like, you know, less than 10-minute glimpse of the story that goes on in the novel. And the main lead is William Darcy, and he is he's been called a newsie and wears bow ties and suspenders, talks in kind of like more eloquent language, and he at first comes off as an abrasive, like, rude person to Lizzie when they first meet. And in actuality, we never really see William Darcy's face until I think it's episode 60 right now. I think they have 80 plus or so episodes that are spanning from 4-minute to 10-minute small videos, and there's a lot of side videos as well. And we don't actually meet William Darcy until about like I said, episode 60, and that's all of his characterization actually happens in the form of costume theater, where Elizabeth, or Lizzie Bennet, actually does an impersonation of Darcy, or her sisters Lydia and Jane would do impersonations of Darcy, and also her best friend Charlotte Lou would do like some sort of criticism on Darcy's character. And then we finally meet him when we see that he is that character, but he also has a different side to his personality as well. We meet a cast of characters that drop in on the video blogs that Lizzie does, including Charlotte Lou, who is Asian American. I really appreciated that on this adaptation, and she is played by the very wonderful Julia Cho. I think that's her name, Julia Cho. And she just spot on, very smart, sassy character, and is the perennial best friend of Lizzie Bennet, who is played by the very wonderful Ashley Clement. And William Darcy is actually played by Daniel Gord, who is just so amazing and fantastic as Darcy. Before, my favorite Darcy was Colin Firth, but he is slowly inching his way and actually might be the #1 in my heart now as the perfect William Darcy, quote unquote, the thinking woman's dream guy, which, you know, I am thinking woman, needy geek girl, so definitely love William Darcy as a fictional male character. And Daniel Gord plays him to a T, and he's just amazing. Lydia Bennet is played by Mary-Kate Wiles, who you might also know from Squaresville, which is another web series here on YouTube. And she is just amazing as the wild child Lydia, who is the youngest sibling in this adaptation. There's no Mary or Kitty Bennet. Well, Kitty Bennet actually exists, but she's an actual cat. Lydia Bennet's cat. And Mary-Kate Wiles is just, oh my god, just wonderful as Lydia. And of course, big sister Jane is played by the very beautiful, gorgeous Laura Spencer, and she dresses in this beautiful vintage clothing, and she's just so pretty, and is the beacon of the strong big sister image. And there's also Bingley, who is Charles Bingley in the original novel. He is played by, I believe his name is Christopher Sean, I think. Oh my god, LBD fandom is gonna get upset at me at this video. Sometimes I can't remember names, so I'm so sorry. But he is half, I believe his character is half Asian, half European American, I believe, and spot on, I guess. I love that the fact that minorities have a huge showing on this web series, and it's very diverse. I enjoy the fact about that. There's also Mr. Collins, played by Maxwell Glick, I think that's his name, and he is just so funny. He's just hilarious in his old way of thinking. There's Caroline, I can't remember what, Jessica Andress, I think is the name of the actress. And there's a lot of other characters. There's also Gigi Darcy, played by Allison Page, and she's just, her and Daniel Gord look like siblings. So Gigi is Georgiana Darcy, which is the younger sister of William Darcy, and those two actors, they just look like they can be real life siblings. It's just amazing. And I love that Gigi Darcy is a huge shipper of Darcy and Lizzie, and it's just so funny. There's also Fitz, played by Craig Frank, who is Fitzwilliam's Colonel Fitz, I believe in the original book in Pride and Prejudice, and he's just funny. He's just awesome. He's also a Darcy and Lizzie shipper, which is so fun. And what else can I say and gush about this web series? It's just a very well thought of, very well written web series that try to tell a story in a format of vlogs that I think, and also Twitter and Tumblr and all transmedia, and I think it's a very unique web series here on YouTube, and it's very enjoyable. I myself got drawn to it because it made me want to reread Pride and Prejudice, a novel that I didn't really enjoy when I studied it in English literature in, you know, high school, just because in AP English Lit, just because it was kind of one of those books that are like, you know, it's a classic, it's the wording is dated, but with this modern adaptation I was just very inspired to reread it, and I did, like I said, on this big volume of Jane Austen's work. And I was just like, oh my god, this just puts a fresh new light on 200-year-old tale, and I definitely recommend it to you guys. I know a lot of you guys might be watching this already, just because it is partly produced by Hank Green, half of the Vlog Brothers, so most of Nerdfighteria is already following the series. If you haven't seen this series yet, you have time to catch up with the 80 episodes. They're very short and easy to get through, and you can do a marathon of it for like 2 days and I'll be fine. And catch up on the story. It's getting to a very pivotal, dramatic part right now, so I do recommend to catch up in the span of 2 days or 3 days and then watch the current episodes. And that'll be it. This, I guess, is sort of a web series review slash book review of Pride and Prejudice, I guess. But hopefully you guys enjoyed a little bit different from me. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Remember to subscribe down below if you do enjoy this video. Like this video and thumbs it up if you would like to see more book reviews, movie reviews, drama reviews, or even web series reviews from me as well. And also follow me on Twitter at Miss Manderley to hear me gushing about the Lizzie Bennet Diaries. And I do follow a lot of the actors on Twitter, and also follow the characters themselves. They have their own Twitter accounts, so I follow them on Twitter. So link is not gonna be down below. Link is not gonna be down below. If you guys want to if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, you can. You can click down below, and other links are going to be down below, and that'll be it. I'll see you guys next time here on Mint Julep, and hopefully you guys have a very wonderful, beautiful, sunshiny day full of love and life, and I will see you guys